creamy potato bake. It's a great side dish and I absolutely love it, but these days it's a little fiddly for me. I have arthritis in my fingers these days, and standing there chopping and peeling potatoes and parboiling, it's all a lot of extra work that I frankly can't be bothered with. So today I'm going to show you an amazing shortcut version. It requires very little effort and you're going to absolutely adore it. Let's make my shortcut creamy potato bake on the One Pot Chef. First things first, we're going to need a large deep pan, which I've got over medium heat with a little bit of olive oil in it. To that I'm going to add in one small brown onion, which I have peeled and chopped. I'm also adding in 200 grams of bacon, which I have just diced up. Now you can use any cut of bacon you like. I'm using shortcut today, but you can use middle rasher, you could use cheap budget bacon, whatever you happen to have on hand will be fine. I'm also adding in 2 cloves of garlic, about 2 teaspoons minced up. Now I'm using the stuff out of a jar. Feel free to use fresh if you wish. I'm happy to use garlic, as some people like to call it. And we're just going to cook this, stirring occasionally for about 5 minutes or until the bacon is cooked and the onions have softened slightly. The whole kitchen smells amazing at the moment. The bacon, the onion, the garlic. Oh, delightful. Now, when it comes to a good potato bake, the sauce is everything. If you don't get that right, you might as well just not bother. So here's how I do mine. First things first, I've got half a cup of liquid chicken stock or chicken broth, 300 mils or about 1.5 cups of cream. I'm using any cream suitable for whipping. I'm adding in some mixed dried herbs. I'm using an Italian mix today, but whatever you happen to have or like. And season with a little salt and a little bit of black pepper. And just give that a good stir together. Now here's the big shortcut here, because normally with a potato bake you have to peel a bunch of potatoes and slice them up, and sometimes you have to parboil them. It's a real pain, it's just a lot of work, and these days I just like to go for the shortcut version, and this is definitely it. I'm using a packet of gnocchi today, if I can get it on camera, there we go. Just a packet of gnocchi. You can use fresh, you can use shelf ready, whichever you like. This one's been sitting in the cupboard for a couple of weeks now. I love to have some in there because of this particular recipe. So I'm just going to put in one packet, about 500 grams of gnocchi. I'm not even going to cook it, I'm just going to put it straight in from the packet, and we're going to stir it into this beautiful bacony, oniony, garlicky, creamy sauce. Just give it a stir, and what we're going to do is we're just going to allow this to cook for a couple of minutes, stirring occasionally, letting that beautiful sauce get into that gnocchi, make it lovely and plump and flavourful, much like myself. Now hang on a minute, that doesn't sound right. I've switched off the heat, and now I'm going to stir in 1 cup of shredded or grated cheese. Now I'm just using regular cheddar cheese today, but you can use anything you like. If you like mozzarella, you could use that. Just stir it through until the cheese has melted into the sauce. As you can see, as the cheese melts, it sort of mixes into the cream and thickens the sauce up. That looks absolutely gorgeous. All right, let's move on. I've got a small baking dish here. It's about 1.5–2 litres capacity, and I'm going to just carefully spoon our mixture into the dish. And last but not least, I'm just going to add a little bit more grated cheese over the top, so we get a nice cheesy golden crust on top. And our shortcut potato bake is ready to go into the oven. Preheated oven, 200 degrees Celsius, about 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're going to be baking this for about 15 to 20 minutes, or until the cheese on top is golden and bubbling. And our shortcut potato bake is fresh out of the oven, bubbling and golden on top. The whole kitchen smells amazing. Now, we just need to leave this on the counter for about 5 minutes to cool slightly, allow that crust on top to set, and then it will be ready to serve. Once cooled, I sprinkled a little bit of freshly chopped chives over the top. You don't have to do this, I just think it makes it just a little bit nicer. Now I'm just going to scoop a little bit out with a spoon so you can see it, but you've got this lovely thick creamy sauce and those beautiful plump pieces of gnocchi, which honestly, when it comes to potato bake, the potatoes are usually soft and in sort of disc-like shapes, but this is just little balls of potato, which makes it more or less exactly the same. But you've got this beautiful cheesy sauce, you've got the bacon, you've got the onions and the garlic. This is going to be absolutely delicious. I've got a little bit of potato bake here, and I'm just going to have a little taste. I'm just going to try and get a bit of everything here. Still very hot. Oh, that is so tasty. I love that the gnocchi has gone sort of lovely and soft and almost dumpling-like. It's absorbed all the flavours from the onion and the garlic and the bacon. The sauce is thick and creamy and cheesy, and you've got those lovely little nuggets of bacon and onion all through it, and the cheesy bit on top. You get that lovely bit of crunch of beautiful golden delicious cheese. I'm going to heat that little bit there. Oh. You are going to love this. This will easily serve 4 people as a side dish. If you're looking to feed a bigger crowd, you can easily double the ingredients and use a larger baking dish. This is so easy. You are going to adore this. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Check out my other videos at OnePotChefShow.com. And until next time, see you later. You can easily adapt this to suit your own personal taste. You can add extra vegetables, you can change the herbs and spices to it, you can add more bacon, you can add less bacon, you can add a different meat altogether, or have no meat whatsoever. You can make all sorts of different changes to this. Come up with your own ideas. Let me know in the comment section how you would make this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Lots of love to you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.